highly anticipated heavyweight clash between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul is just around the corner, and tensions are soaring. At the recent Cowboys vs. Saints game, the two fighters squared off, igniting shockwaves among the crowd. This explosive confrontation took place in the very stadium where they'll battle on November 15, 2024. Jake Paul didn't hold back, pushing boundaries and igniting fury among Tyson's fans. It wasn't merely the usual age jabs or commentary on Tyson's experience. Jake went much further. He disrespected Tyson's legacy, implying that the former champion is washed up and clinging to his past. Jake's audacious remark, "You were great back then, Mike, but now you're just holding on to your past. November 15th is the day I send you into retirement for good," crossed a line for many fans. This comment struck a chord with Tyson's loyal supporters who have rallied behind their hero from the beginning. As the tension escalates, it's clear that Tyson has unleashed a fierce determination to prove Jake wrong. Jake Paul has carved out a name for himself in boxing, taking on notable opponents and generating controversy with his trash talk. However, this time he may have gone too far. The stakes are high and fans are buzzing with anticipation for what promises to be a monumental showdown. With emotions running high and both fighters ready to prove themselves, this matchup is one you won't want to miss.
Carr, here comes Parsons, gets rid of it, and he's got a completion. Shaheed trying to turn the
Cowboys in a brutal 44-19 victory. But the real excitement happened when Mike Tyson and Jake Paul threw. Sunday night's game was electric, with the Saints coming out strong and dominating the own in the stands, sending fans into a frenzy and stealing the spotlight from the game itself. Mike Tyson and Jake Paul are going all out to make their upcoming fight the biggest of the decade. They're keeping fans on the edge of their seats with relentless trash talk and epic face-offs, pushing the hype to unprecedented levels. This showdown promises not just excitement, but chaos, wild antics, and next-level drama that has everyone talking. As the fight draws nearer, the intensity is bound to escalate, and what unfolded at the Cowboys game is likely to fuel the boxing community's chatter for weeks. You'd think that anyone standing next to a legend like Mike Tyson would show a modicum of respect. But for Jake Paul, respect seems to be a foreign concept. He's built his entire career on a brash persona and a no-nonsense attitude. And while it certainly gets people talking and stirs up drama, when Jake goes after someone of Tyson's caliber, fans are less than amused. We're talking about Iron Mike, the fighter who redefined the heavyweight division and struck fear into the hearts of every opponent he faced. One might expect Jake to tone it down when confronting such an iconic figure, but that couldn't be further from the truth. His entire brand revolves around being that guy, the one who dares to say and do what others won't, regardless of their status. Jake's goal is to prove he can hang with the legends, even if it means throwing some serious shade. At the Cowboys vs. Saints game, Jake didn't hold back. He insulted Tyson to his face, calling him old and suggesting his best days were behind him. He even implied that Tyson was only stepping into the ring with him to remain relevant. Ouch. This is Mike Tyson we're discussing, the man who has weathered countless battles and emerged stronger each time. The crowd's reaction was palpable. You could feel the energy shift as boos erupted from fans, especially the older attendees who have supported Tyson for decades. Social media exploded with criticism as fans accused Jake of crossing a line with his disrespectful comments about legends like Tyson and even Muhammad Ali. Some of Jake's own followers chimed in, suggesting he should tone it down a bit. Let's be real, Jake knows exactly what he's doing. He's faced off against big names before, and each time, he leans into the trash talk to create buzz and anticipation. It's what makes his fights must-see TV. But with icons like Muhammad Ali or Mike Tyson, Jake's usual antics tread dangerously close to disrespect. He walks a fine line between hype and outright rudeness, and fans are not willing to overlook it this time, especially when it involves someone as revered as Mike Tyson. Jake thrives on this kind of drama. He doesn't aim to be everyone's favorite fighter. His strategy is about making waves and staying in the spotlight. However, going after legends like Tyson, who have dedicated their lives to the sport and continue to command respect decades later, could backfire. Fans will not simply sit by when they perceive that a legend is being disrespected. They will voice their outrage. Before the Cowboys game incident, tensions had already been simmering between Jake and Tyson. Their August 18th press conference served as an early indicator that Jake had some seriously disrespectful tactics up his sleeve. During this press conference, Tyson briefly spoke about managing health issues but made it clear that he was still ready to take on Jake in November. Despite his past battles and challenges, Tyson appeared unfazed by the prospect of facing Jake. As the fight approaches, it's clear that the stakes are higher than ever. With Jake's willingness to push boundaries and Tyson's storied legacy, fans are in for a roller coaster of emotions. This clash is about more than just boxing. It's a collision of eras, personalities, and legacies. The boxing community is buzzing at every move. Every word exchanged will be scrutinized as anticipation builds. In the end, this fight is shaping up to be more than just a match. It's a test of respect, legacy, and what it means to be a fighter. Jake Paul may revel in the spotlight, but you must also be prepared for the backlash that comes when you challenge a living legend. The boxing world is watching closely, and as the date approaches, expect the drama to reach new heights.
On your little menopause break and postpone the fight, so yeah. What about that, dog? I was ready before, you needed a little break. Your tummy hurt? Your tummy hurt still?
Jake Paul, ever the master of drama, took Mike Tyson's mention of his health as a green light to go all in. He joked, "You sure you could even make it to fight night, Mike? You look like you're one press conference away from passing out." It was clear Jake was grasping at straws while Tyson remained super chill and unbothered. Just a simple look from Tyson had Jake sweating bullets, turning this encounter into a mind game. Mike Tyson is not someone to mess with lightly. He's a legend for a reason. While Jake was busy flapping his gums, Tyson maintained his calm demeanor, though you could feel the storm brewing beneath the surface. Fans in the stadium were on edge, waiting for Tyson to react, ready for him to throw down at any moment. But the OG that he is, Tyson kept it professional, even if just barely. That intensity, you can bet it will show up in the ring. Tyson has faced it all. He's fought the best and overcome incredible odds. A little trash talk from Jake Paul won't derail him, but disrespecting Tyson's health, that's a different story. You can bet Tyson is ready to make Jake pay for every word come November 15th. Now Jake is stepping into the ring with one of the greatest legends in boxing history. This isn't just another celebrity match or an easy win. This is the real deal. If Jake wants to prove he's not just a YouTuber playing dress-up, he needs this victory. He must silence the critics and demonstrate that he truly belongs in the boxing world. Tyson represents a massive step up from Jake's previous opponents, and a win here could legitimize his entire boxing career. November 15, 2024 is the date everyone has been waiting for. It's the night Jake Paul steps into the ring with none other than Mike Tyson. After the dramatic exchange at the Cowboys vs. Saints game, this fight has gone from hype to must-see event. Jake has built a career on stirring the pot, but this time he may have gone too far. Tyson is not just any opponent, he's a boxing icon. Calling out his health crosses a line that could fuel Tyson to bring his A game like never before.
Me too. I'm getting ready for you.
The hype surrounding the Mike Tyson vs. Jake Paul fight is off the charts right now. Tickets are flying off the shelves like hotcakes, and fans are placing bets as if it's the Super Bowl of boxing. This clash of eras, Jake Paul going toe-to-toe with the legendary heavyweight, once the most feared man in the ring, is something you can't miss. When this matchup was first announced, many, including us, were skeptical. Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson, it sounded like a wild dream. Fast forward to now, and it's clear that the anticipation has grown tremendously. The buzz has reached a fever pitch, and fight fans are literally on the edge of their seats. It feels like the boxing world has collectively decided, okay, maybe we do want to see this after all. Jake may have gotten under Tyson's skin, but come November 15th, he'll need to back it up. Once those gloves are on, all the talk stops, and it's time to prove who truly reigns as the king of the ring. Jake's got a big mouth, but Tyson has the history, skill, and power to shut it down. So there you have it, fight fans. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more boxing news. We'll see you in the next video with the latest updates.